Hello there, Leo. Welcome to my channel. Victoria here, Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your weekly forecast for July 24th through 30th, 2023. If you're new to my channel, thank you. Thank you very much. If you're new to my channel, excuse me, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm always grateful for every single one of you. You guys, Leo, might have a really fun week this week. Okay, you could have a little bit of excitement, a little bit of buzz in the air. We have Mercury conjunct with Venus in your sign on the 27th specifically. And this could be where you're getting a little bit more out there. You're meeting people, you're socializing more, you're feeling a big burst of confidence. You might be, great day for you to give any presentations or work with other people. A great day for you to get out there and, maybe lead the pack in some sort of social good times, fun times. Maybe you're one that orchestrates like a family bowling night or something like that, or a impromptu soccer game in the middle of a field, or like a big tailgate party or a cookout or something like that. And you just might be kind of a little bit of the life of the party. You're a little bit more out there than perhaps usual. So you're just feeling open, you're feeling free, and you're feeling really positive in this energy. You're very personable. Great one for, again, presentations, training sessions, if you're the one conducting them. Interviews, if you have an opportunity to go on a job interview, the 27th may be the best day of the week for you to do that. And you could also, speaking of meeting new people, maybe just engaging in new social groups, but it's also a great time to go on a date or a first date. All right. The next day on the 28th, we've got Mercury in Virgo. So you might be feeling a little bit more thoughtful and reflective in this energy. You might be getting some things organized, and you're very much getting all of your thoughts in a row to maybe solve some issues and solve some problems in your world. So it can be a very beneficial energy for you guys. We have stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. There's your confidence, okay, to boldly go. Okay, you might have something that you want to do this week, or maybe something you want to change. And here you are stepping into your power. You're being very confident. You know what you want, and you are very much on your way to making those steps to get it. Okay, so great energy to put yourself out there, and just a little bit of a reminder, okay, that you've got a lot to offer, okay, and don't sell yourself short on anything. We have in the flow, all right, everything is smooth sailing, beautiful energy for you guys this week. It's actually one of my favorite cards in the deck, but this is where, you know what, even if something does stand in your way, you're just going to rise above, you're going to overcome. When we're in the flow, we're not resisting anything. We're just dealing with things day by day, step by step, right? We're not letting anything overpower us. We're not letting anything derail us from our plans. And even if something does go a little bit sideways, we're like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll figure something else out, right? So, maybe someone burns a whole bunch of steaks on your barbecue and you're like, don't worry about it. We'll feed the kids hot dogs. They'll never know. Or maybe you turn your steaks into like some sort of, some sort of marinade or something. I don't know. So, it's like taking something that may not go your way and being like, don't worry, let's just fix it. Right. And so it's a great energy to be in, right? Because you're not resisting anything. So very much lovely in the flow. All right. Wow, we've got some very nice energy coming out for you guys here. Pay attention. Okay, pay attention to any signs, symbols, synchronicities, anything that's weird, out of place, that feels out of the ordinary, okay? Because we do have spirit knocking at your door this week, and in a big, powerful way. Now, it may be because we've got some planetary alignments coming in here for you that are really beneficial to you this week, but it may be something a little bit bigger than that. Maybe spirit pointing you in a certain direction. Your intuition is calling you. Pay attention to your dreams, repeating numbers, any weird shapes in the clouds, insects or animals that are out of place where they're not supposed to be, people even complete strangers that you may overhear a conversation, and it could just spark something in you, right? That's really when that happens. You might overhear something and they say something and it just gets your gears turning and you're like, oh, wow, that's quite profound. And it's because they were put on your path by spirit, right? So just acting as a little bit of we'll call it an accidental oracle. Okay. So there's a little bit of magic that's around for you. And I think you're being shown a direction, shown a path. And remember, we've got you're stepping into power here. So this could represent that you get some clarity or an epiphany at some point this week. Okay. As long as you are open and ready to receive. And if you're in the flow, right, then you are. And when we're in that beautiful flowy state, this is where we are more likely to see, recognize, understand the messages that are coming our way. And our first card out is Archangel Gabriel. All right. Archangel Gabriel is known as the divine messenger. So there's a message coming in here for you. Now, it may come in the form of your dreams. It may just be something within you, right? Maybe your intuition is just like, hey, we gotta go this way. Okay, follow the path. And because you're in that flowing energy, right, you're not resisting that little gentle tug that you might be feeling. Archangel Gabriel is associated with Mercury, right? Mercury is the planet of communication, and Archangel Gabriel brings you this communication. So this is very much connected with your throat chakra, okay, the matters of the mind. And so maybe there's something here where you really need to be honest and truthful with yourself or with somebody in your world. This brings you the extra little bit of energy and spiritual support there to speak something into reality or tell someone how you feel, communicate what you're thinking, what your goals are, what your dreams are, or maybe even what is wrong, right? And we sometimes do need to remember to open up some lines of communication. So this is a very wonderful connection to your spiritual realm this week on some level. So communicate with great time for you to maybe engage in some meditation, communicate with people around you, but also open your heart and communicate in a better way with yourself as well. Okay. But again, Archangel Gabriel, and we do have, remember, the Mercury conjunct with Venus, and then the next day we've got Mercury in Virgo. So a lot of communicative kind of energy, whether it's internal or external, but we have to be open to it. Okay, so whether it's something in your 3D world or something in your higher realms. All right, so lines of communication very much open, but we need to remember to be in receiving mode. The light of the world. This is spirit knocking at your door. It may also represent your higher self. Inside, right? Dude in there is just busy. He's just doing his thing. And he's not answering the door. He's ignoring the signs or ignoring Mr. Intuition there. And so this is spirit trying to get your attention. So take a pause, take a step back, okay, and try and get yourself in that flowing energy, in that receiving mode. Ground your energy, connect with nature, maybe engage in some physical activity, maybe some meditation, maybe some yoga, maybe work with crystals, however it is that you open up your own energy, because this is probably something that's quite profound for you and maybe something that can actually change a certain direction in your life in some way. It might be something simple. Maybe you're just, trying to get something done and you're just coming up with some obstacles and you're like, ugh, this is kind of frustrating, and you're getting some insights in the back end there of how to do something a little bit differently or how to resolve that issue, right? But we need to hear them, right? Because sometimes we get stubborn working on what we're working on, and we're so determined to make our way work that we're not seeing the possibilities. So be open, very important to you. And we've got two worlds coming in here, and this might be part of the message that's coming in. So the two worlds energy is showing that there is a need for balance. Okay. And this is actually coming up for quite a few of you this week. It's easy to say you need to find balance in your life, right? Well, how do I do that? Number one, take a step back. Be honest and truthful with yourself, right? Where am I overexerting myself? What am I focusing on at the sake of something, for the sake of something else, right? So for example, the one that we use the most quite often is, our work-home life balance, right? Are you putting in a lot of overtime, or is your work exhausting for you? When you come home, are you enjoying your time at home? Are you engaging with your family if you live with people? Are you having fun? Right? And if the answer is no, okay, what are we going to do about that? Right? So it's really just about being open and really being honest and seeing things through a lens of clarity. Okay. And this may actually invoke you to make a little bit of change, but it's because you have done that reflective work and that you have figured something out. So the two worlds energy can show most specifically the balance that is needed between the physical world and the spiritual world. And that might be part of what Spirit's trying to get your attention for, right? And the thing is, when Spirit's knocking at your door, okay, Spirit's going to knock at your door. Okay, do we answer? Maybe, maybe not. If not, Spirit's going to ring your doorbell. Okay, ding dong, ding dong. Okay, we still don't answer. Eventually, Spirit's going to send you a tower, right? And of course, the tower moment in tarot is where it's like a huge revelation, a huge epiphany. Things feel like they're falling apart, right? Because it's a catalyst moment. And we would rather have change and things like that in a gentle way, things that we're a little bit more in control of, rather than having some cataclysmic moment that we might not be in control of. And we need to feel like we're picking up some pieces. So it's best to answer the door, okay? But yes, the two worlds, a imbalance between our physical world and our spiritual world. So sometimes we do just need to make a conscious effort to find a little bit more time, to make a little bit more space to, to infuse one or the other back into our life a little bit more. Because some people spend so much time on the spiritual realm that you lose connection, you lose contact with your physical realm, right? It's not always the other way around. It's not always too much focused on the material things and ignoring your spiritual self, right? And all of your other energies. Okay. It can be the other way around as well, right? Because everything is in balance, right? There is an equal or opposite to everything, right? For love, there is hate. For a problem, there is a solution, right? For our 3D world, there is our spiritual world. So, balance is the key, okay, to being in the flow. So, have a look at that there. And you might be making some decisions, about what to do about it. All right. We have summer, winter energy, and this is the 5 of Forces in the upright. So this is summer energy coming in. It's beautiful, and it's the summer of Leo. All right. So it's the summer of you to get out, have some fun. It's your time to shine with this energy. This can be this call to go out, have a good time, have some fun, really enjoy your life in this energy. So if you've been, putting your nose to the grindstone and, if you've been working really hard at things, don't forget to give yourself a little bit of a break to enjoy your life. This can also represent, this may be a time of harvest for some of you here as well, or even growth, because the summer energy, right, ruled by the sun, right, which is your ruler. So when the sun brings abundance, brings clarity, brings growth, optimism, positive energy. Okay. The sun chases the shadows away, chases darkness away, and makes us feel more alive and free in this energy. So that is the energy that Spirit is saying, I need you to embrace this energy right now. And when we are in this energy, we're feeling good. We're feeling alive. We're feeling vibrant. All right. And what happens also, we're more in the flow. So this is Spirit really wanting you to let your light shine, to come out of your shell, right? To be open to receive, to be open to new beginnings, possibly. And, remember, this might be a time for you where you can really reap some rewards for yourself, okay? So get outside, have some fun, all right? And because you've got success here on the horizon, right? We do have the 7 of Keys with the Ascent. Now, this is the energy benefiting you the most this week, and you see this mountain climber on top of a mountain. So you may be faced with something that, a little bit of a challenge. Maybe it's something that's been going on for a while, or something that just comes in this week. But the Ascent represents a mountain or an obstacle in your path, and this is you climbing to the top of that mountain, conquering your issues or problems, right? Resolving things in your life, and then you can see things clearly. The Ascent, also because we are on the top of this mountain, right? This is looking at things from a higher perspective. This is taking a step up, right? And it's like the step stool in your kitchen, so that you can see on top of the cupboard, right? Sometimes we need to change our perspective to see the potential, or to figure out what our next steps are, and to see things in that different kind of light. So if you feel stuck, change your perspective, right? If you feel you've got you're out of balance, out of alignment somewhere in your life, take that step back, change your perspective, see the potential, right? What happens if I do this? What happens if I do this? And it's where we get clarity, it's where we get answers. But there is an energy of overcoming, and there is an energy of success. Okay, this is also a reminder here that don't let a daunting task stop you in your tracks. Okay, because remember, you've got the confidence and the abilities and the skills that you need to overcome pretty much anything. So there is one of your final messages. And we have the sacral chakra with fire agate. You want to work with crystals, and this is creation energy. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. Okay, so even if there's been some things that are challenging, or even if there's things that do come up in your world, okay, this is creating some very positive change for you. There's your next card. And we have your throat chakra. There's your communication. Sodalite, if you want to work with that. Vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. Don't forget that, right? If we need to ask for help, or if we're open our heart to somebody, right? It is not, being vulnerable is not a sign of weakness ever, because it takes a lot of confidence, takes a lot of inner strength to admit we need help, to put our ego aside, to admit we need help, or to express our feelings, right? And it does take that inner strength to do that. So just remember that. There is your final message, and we have security, your root chakra with garnet, to feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature. Okay, nature, the sun, right? The summer energy, getting outside, right? This might be very good for your soul. So I'm going to leave that there for you folks. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. Check out the thumbnails that are appearing right there for more content. I thank you guys for watching. Have a great week. I'll see you guys later. Bye.